Hi everybody, Laurie Blomer here. It is Sunday, July 22nd, and I'm here for this week's card pull for spiritual reflection and spiritual inspiration. I love pulling a card each week. Sometimes I pick two, usually it's one. Keeping it simple, just for the purpose of providing a helpful lens through which I can observe and you all can observe your spiritual growth and your experience and evolution as a human being each week. So these are really just intended to be, again, for reflection and for inspiration. I'm going to be pulling a card. I will share with you what jumps out to me as something inspiring that I want to focus on for the week, but I will also encourage you to honor what really resonates with you, what jumps out to you, so to speak, as relevant to your life, your experiences, and the things that you know are going to be coming up for this week. As I've been talking, I've been shuffling here. The deck that I'm working with is one I've worked with before. It's the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot. What makes it radiant? It's a nicer color job. It's a nicer print job, but otherwise it is in essence the quote traditional unquote Rider-Waite Tarot deck. I've been shuffling as I've been talking. I like to take my time in shuffling because there's no rush in this process, and also because it really helps me sort of hone in on the essence of my query, which is to pull a card that is intended to provide that inspiration or reflection for the week, for whoever's watching and for myself. So again, I'm going to share what jumps out to me. I want you to honor what really stands out to you as you look at the card. I'm going to pull a couple from the center, and then I'm going to basically split the deck with my two hands, and whichever one my thumb lands on is the one that I go with. So you can see it's a pretty intuitive process. There's nothing analytical about it, except the splitting it in two parts, but it's always for the purpose of just sort of letting whichever card comes into my awareness be the one that I focus on for the week, and just trusting the process. So here we go. My thumb is on this one, which is the Magician. Wow, we've seen this guy recently. At least I'm pretty sure we have. Maybe we haven't. I've seen this guy recently. In fact, I have a group that meets, a private group that does their own card club. And this month's card spread, I developed one for the group, created one for the group, not one that I found online, in other words, and it was focused around the Magician. I'm pretty sure this Magician has come up before. So here's what jumps out to me. It is the second card of the major arcana. The first one is this one, the Fool, who's taking a leap of faith and starting his or their journey. And then we've got the Magician, card number one. If this Fool is 0, we're representing the potential, just initiation of something, the beginning of something. The Magician represents the first sort of concrete action. What I want to highlight about the Magician is, you'll notice he's got a hand in the air holding a wand, and he's also pointing down to the earth as if to say, as above, so below. But also he's materializing what is up there in the air, so to speak, meaning what's out there as far as that potential is concerned, maybe what's on his mind. And by pointing to the ground, he's figuring out how to actually make it happen, to materialize it on this plane. You'll notice on his table, he's got a representation of the 4 suits of tarot. We've got the Pentacles, which is that coin. We've got the Cup. We've got the Sword. We've got the Wand. So this represents somebody who's mature, who's got some experience. We've also got the infinity symbol over his head, as if to represent this is a cycle we go on throughout our lives. But the fact he's got all these representations of the suits of tarot means this is somebody who's been around a little while. He's got skills. He's got experience. He's got a lot to draw from in figuring out how to make things happen on this plane. So this one's been coming up a lot for me. Again, even to the point where I decided to make that the theme of my card clubs this month. So I'm going to sit with this one as a repeater, meaning a card that's come up a lot, which tells me there's something here for me. Something waiting for me to act on, create, and bring into form. So I'm going to have some juicy fun with this one, thinking about, what am I ready to bring forward? Because the potential's there and I have the skills to do it. So I would encourage you to do the same. And again, bear with me. We might have actually seen this one earlier this month. Off the top of my head, I can't remember if we pulled this one in our weekly card pulls, or if I have and you've seen it. But at the very least, be inspired by this guy. What am I ready to create? What's time has come? So repeaters are important. They're important to me. tells me the universe is like, hello, I'm talking to you. Pay attention. So have a wonderful week of inspired creation. I'm realizing you've got the skills, you have the ability, and if it's up there in potential and it's interesting and it's energizing and compelling, that's probably your soul saying, come this way, or let's do this already. It's going to be good. It's going to be important. It's part of you playing your role here in this lifetime. So, as always, I hope you have an inspired week. Go out and create and be the magician. Wield your wand. My name's Laurie Blomer. My website's laurieblomer.com. My email is laurieblomerpsychic@gmail.com. I would love to work with you. Would love to hear from you. So reach out. And again, I hope you have a really inspired week, and we'll see you next weekend. Bye.